I've done a lot of stuff in my life, had a lot of ups and downs. I've been on the brink of madness, and I've been on the brink of sadness. And no matter where the roads of my life may have taken me, one thing always remained the same, and that's I can only be me. This is The Journey.
Yo, what's up everybody? Jaysin Static back with another episode of The Journey. And today we are out at Hickory Canyon. It's about, I'd say 19-20 miles away from my house. And it's a 1.5 mile trek. There's a half-mile trek over here, and then a mile trek right over there. And kind of gloomy today. It's been pouring down rain most of the day. And finally it caught a break to where it's just kind of lightly sprinkling. I decided, well, screw it. Let's get out and take a hike. And that's what brought me here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit that half mile first, and then we're gonna bounce over to that mile over there. And we're gonna walk and talk. Let's go. Pretty slick out here, super muddy, obviously because it just got done raining, and it still is kind of raining out here a little bit, sprinkling just a little bit. But there's something that I've been that's been on my mind for quite some time now, and that's the fact that you're gonna have a lot of people in your lives at some point in time that's gonna tell you what you got to do, how you got to do it, how you got to live. And while that advice is good from some people, even from me, I'm trying to give you guys advice. You don't have to listen to exactly what I say. I'm just telling you guys what's worked for me. Ultimately, you guys got to work for you, not work for me. I can't change you guys. Only you guys can change you. Does that make sense? So, this is the canyon. Apologies if it's really loud here, because as you can see, there's a waterfall right here. Cool thing about this place is when it gets really cold, like below freezing type thing, this little creek right here that flows over this canyon freezes up. And it's usually like a big sheet, a big wall of ice right there. And it's something that's pretty cool. I just wanted to throw that in there for you guys, since normally these vlogs they don't really talk a whole lot about. The cool thing about this is you gotta cross over this thing too to get across. Stupid light. But since I don't normally talk about the actual place, I more or less just walk and talk about stuff that I usually feel like talking about. But yeah, man, this place is pretty cool to come out when it's not actually raining, and it's actually starting to pick up a little bit. And I'm not even through the first section, that first half mile of that trek, but I'm gonna get on it, and we'll pull up again and talk a little bit more. This here is like, this pathway is literally on the side of the canyon. And it comes around here, And the pathway, like right there where my finger is literally the edge of the, yeah, see? Look, literally the edge. I put my foot right here and I'm going over. And that's probably a good 20, 30 feet drop. Super cool place, but it is pretty dangerous if you're not paying attention to where you're going and to where you're walking. There's all kinds of little gorges dug out around this place. If you guys like hiking, this is definitely a super cool place to come take a hike at. Huh. Now I have to get down from here. See? Step down. Boom. All right, be right back. So I'm finished the half mile, and I'll tell you what, going down into the canyon, good, pretty easy, a little slick, not too bad. But coming up was a completely different animal. It was very hard, very slick, but it's kind of the purpose of me doing this stuff is, especially out here in the rain, because stuff gets harder to do and makes me push harder to get to the end goal, which is the end of the 1.5 miles. That's the whole purpose of these, is to show you guys the process. That's the whole process of this, is to show you guys the journey, my journey, what I'm doing, both physically and metaphysically, to hopefully kickstart your guys' asses to go out and do something this year. 2020 was fucking shit for all of us, and it's about time all of us go out and grab the world by the balls and take what we want, because ultimately that's what you got to do in life. Something a little bit ago. You are the author of the book of your life, and what you got to understand is no matter what happens in your life, good or bad shit's gonna happen. It's inevitable. Nobody gets out of this world scot-free without having something bad happen to them. But where that phrase comes into play is you dictate how you come out of that. Whether it's good or bad, you dictate that. Nobody else has that power. You're the only one that has that power. You know, and that's something that was a hard lesson for me to learn, and it took me a long time to learn that. But when I did figure that out, man, the way my life just opened up, even though I still had bad things happen to me. 2020 was a really rough year for me, and even the beginning of this year, 2021, is still kind of bad. You know, I got a lot of personal family issues going on, but issues that I have no control over. But what I do have control over is how I come out of those issues. And that's the key, guys. That's the key. And that's why I say you are the author of the book of your life. Only you have that power to come out of what problems you have in your life. Only you have that power. Nobody else. You know, there's something freeing about getting back to stuff that you like to do. Just sit here on this trail and listen to the wind blow. Listen to a bird chirping over there. Watching a hawk fly by. There's something about that. Something about getting back to things that you enjoy doing. I think that hawk is tracking me. Get out of here, Mr. Hawk. You can't have me. I ain't gonna die on this trail today. But yeah, man. There's something freeing about that. Getting back to the stuff that you like to do. That's the whole purpose of this. There's a lot of purposes to this. Getting back to the things I like to do. It's really all it is. And that's really all I can give you guys. So, hike finished. 1.5 mile. Killed it. Hickory Canyon. Killed it. And I don't have much else to say because I said it all during the vlog. But if you enjoyed this video, go check out www.jaysinstatic.com. Check you some cool ass merch out. All kinds of stuff on there. All kinds of antiques and collectibles. That's the type of stuff that I'm into, and I sell that type of stuff. If you're interested in that type of stuff, and if you enjoyed this video, go give it a like, give me a follow, give me a repost, share it out, because that's the only way you're going to be able to help me out, is go check all that stuff out. But other than that, you guys, I appreciate you guys, and I thank you guys for stopping by one more time. Until next time, peace.